Funny you mentioned Jerry Mack, Dan, because he played New Mexico State last week and won against New Mexico State. I believe it was 24-21. Owls getting it done down there. They're having a great season, by the way.
I was about to say, aren't they on a big winning streak?
Yeah, I want to say they're the best team in the Sun Belt this year. Of course, they're coming to Neyland Stadium next year. That they're the one group of 5 team that's on the schedule next season because they eliminated that second group of 5 game for all the teams that don't play the 2 Power Fours of the 1 FCS game. So you'll get to see him next season. But, of course, we're talking about that game for the sake of New Mexico State coming into town this weekend. I got to look back and see what New Mexico State's record is. I got to be really honest. I
think they're 3-6, maybe.
Yeah, they're not good. I know that. They are,
but they've had some close games.
If it'll show me. Oh wait, no, I was looking in the wrong conference. It's Conference USA, not Sun Belt. I'm sorry, Dan. I messed that up big time. It's 3. Yes, they're 3-6 right now. Tennessee a 40.5-point favorite right now on ESPN Bet, I guess, is what I'm looking at. Looking at the slate of games. Of course, that is a 4:15 kick.
I just don't know if they're going to be able to run the ball. I was looking at their stats. I know they got like a Leach guys or OC, so they do like their pass happy. David Yost, he was actually OC at Missouri before Heupel got there as OC. So I don't know. A lot of passing plays I would assume from New Mexico State, and then on the flip side, you may have Tennessee just trying to run the ball second half to get out of there, but that 40.5 is going to be kind of tough unless Tennessee's defense can just show out.
Well, it's funny you mentioned the throwing the ball a lot because that's what happened in the UAB game. They just kept throwing the ball and throwing the kitchen sink at Tennessee.
Josh threw one deep. Remember late in that game?
Yeah. Josh wants to cover the spread for the fans. He's a man of the people.
Well, I think also at that point you had to kind of chase style points because you lost that.
Yeah.
That was right after Georgia, I think. So that was still up in the air, and there's obviously no style points right now unless things just get really chaotic. So,
well, going back to the running game, I mean, I forgot until researching for this game that Star Thomas played at New Mexico State at one point. So do y'all think he's going to get some more carries this week, or he's going to go crazy out of nowhere? Or
so he was in the same backfield with Diego, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he?
Well, I will say this: their quarterback, Fife, I think Logan Fife, he was actually one of DeBoer's last quarterback recruits at Fresno before he went to Washington. So he has that little connection there too.
Interesting. Well, as we know, Diego Pavia ain't walking through that door. He, Jerry Kill, and Tim Beck are all in West End. They will be walking through the door in a couple of weeks, just not wearing maroon and black and whatever it is they wear out there at New Mexico State. I'm trying to think, is this the first meeting between Tennessee and New Mexico State?
I think they played New Mexico before, but for
that
New
sounds
Mexico
right.
State, I'm pretty sure.
I thought I saw online that Tennessee's played against them twice. I have to check again. I think the last time, I think Tennessee's 2-0, and they last time they played was 1986. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull this up.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too.
If I can scroll down here in my trusty source.
Yeah, you're right. 2-0.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it doesn't.
No, that's
say they
New
played.
Mexico, so it was the other way around.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was a Lobos. I guess it just showed up that way. Okay.
I don't even remember what years were those. It was 86, 83. So they played them when Johnny was there.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but no, I never played New Mexico State.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess the search engine's not in my favor.
Yeah. So Star Thomas Bowl will be a first-time affair for both teams involved. Dan, anything you're looking to see in this game other than just play the kids?
Yeah, play whoever you need to play for the future. Obviously, no injuries. Just kind of clean slate till you get to Florida. So, which would be huge. Of course, we don't know that time, the kickoff time yet. Hopefully, it will be an afternoon game, so they don't have to fight the night game there.
Yeah, Jordan was out here saying he wanted a night game in Florida because it would be cooler down there before the season. But the reality is, it's going to be cooler down there anyway. Hey, they have the falling iguanas for all you nature nerds out there down right now because it's cold enough to where their bodies are shutting down. So it is actually kind of cool in Florida right now.
Well, I was at Florida recently, and it was really cold. I mean, or like really cold compared to what we've been experiencing as of late. But it was like 40 degrees every night.
Hey, it was pretty cool for that Citrus Bowl 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
I think it was either game day or the day before. I forget, but it was kind of cool for their standards.
Yeah, I just remember getting hit by a football in the face and not remembering anything for like a solid 2 quarters of that football game. Yes, Dan, Noah and I both got drilled by footballs down there in the Citrus Bowl.
Man, they should have brought you into the tent, man. And get checked out, man. You had to miss a week of reporting.
Oh dear, it was brutal. I'm glad that I didn't have to go through that alone. That way I wasn't the only guy getting embarrassed, but there were multiple of our friends on the beat, Dan, who had a front row seat to that, unfortunately. And that moment will live rent free in their head for a while. Any score predictions for this game? I know we're going to put out some later this week, Dan, but anything right now?
I don't know if they'll get to 50 or not. That's what I've been kind of thinking about. Maybe like 40, 45, 13 or something like that. I don't know. It's something along those lines. I do think they could potentially get into the 50s, but it's just, as we were saying, however the second half plays out, however he wants to do it.
Jordan?
Yeah, I don't know what to think about this game because I could see Tennessee being a little bit more laid back, just trying to focus on Florida the upcoming week. But I mean, if they start to make some big plays, I mean, Josh Heupel's not opposed to running up the score a little bit. So I mean, I don't know. I'll probably go a little higher. I'll say 51-10. I feel like the defense probably gives up at least a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there with you, Jordan. They've not given up less than 17 in a game this year. That includes ETSU, which is not stellar. But I will agree with you on the New Mexico State score. I'm going to say Tennessee gets to 56 and covers the spread. It won't be by a ton, but I do think they get the cover. I feel like Josh Heupel is just it drives him up a wall every single time they don't hit 50 in one of these games. I'm sure he was frustrated as hell against Austin Peay a few years ago when they only got 30 points in that game with Joe Milton. But I do think they get the cover in this game, and of course they're going to win, go 7-3 into the swamp the following week.